Be inspired, informed, and up to date. Tune in to TRAXX Momentum interview feature of the day at 11:15 a.m. Join us as we speak to our panel of guests on various topics. Health on TRAXX on Monday. Tuesday, Spectrum. Wednesday, What Matters? Face to face with our guest on Thursdays. And on Friday, tune in to W Talk. TRAXX Momentum, Monday to Friday, 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. only on TRAXXfm. 11:15 a.m. on the clock. Good morning, Malaysia. Otto coming to you live from Mangkasa, Puri, Kuala Lumpur. Hope you're having a wonderful day so far. Now, if you want to know who I'm talking to, you can always log on to our Facebook account right now because we are on Facebook Live at TRAXXfm Official. That's TRAXXfm OFFICIAL. And today I'm a bit nervous because I'm interviewing the host himself, Mr. Terrence Das, in the studio. Thank you very much, Mr. Terrence Das, to be here.
Thanks for having me, Otto.
And also producer,
Yeah.
Fiona.
Yes, thank you to TRAXXfm also.
Wow. Recently we had, not recently, I think it's still celebrated today, the Taraw Kaamatan.
Yes.
Gawai, yes.
Kaamatan.
You celebrated, yeah?
Yep. I
Happy
think your
Gawai.
producer is Gawai, right?
Yes.
Ah, nice.
Anyway, we are talking about Talk to Terrence, that special TV program, which is going to be launched this Saturday. Am I correct?
That's correct, Otto.
Yes.
That's your research.
Yes, this Saturday, 11 till 12 noon on TV2.
Yep.
And there's going to be a repeat of that at around 9 a.m. till 10 p.m.
And 9 p.m.
Wow, 9 p.m. Yes, 9
9
p.m. to 10 p.m. at Saluran Berita RTM. And you can catch it also on RTM Click as well, right?
Yes.
Yeah, so there we
I think
go.
we're going to have Facebook Live, YouTube Live. So,
All the works.
All the works. Thank you very much. So I'm sure you guys are very busy and shooting. I'm very sure that you are pressed for time as well. So anyway, if you're just tuning in right now, if you want to give a comment, you want to say hello, you can do so right now on TRAXXfm Official. All right, now let's get on to this. This is a talk show. Am I correct?
Absolutely. It's kind of a talk show. It's got a little bit of a music element to it. But we are going to bring a slightly different feel to the world of talk show on RTM. We try to jazz things up. Of course, it's in English. So it's been a while since we've
yes.
a 1 hour long English talk show on TV. That's not a variety program like Fresh Brew, which is a variety show, or Hello on 2, which was a daily syndicated program. So this one's slightly different. And for the very first time, they agreed to put the host name in the program.
Wow.
Because the program is about Terrence itself.
Ooh, and everything about Terrence.
Something special about Terrence. Because I mentioned before this on SPM, he's been with RTM for 17 years. And I recap again, with the hair until no hair. Is that right?
That's right. Hair on to hair off.
He's like the Rock of TV2.
I don't know about that. I don't know. Yeah, maybe because The Rock's debut, right, in WWF at that time was almost as comical as mine.
Ah, yes.
If you go back and watch the tapes of The Rock's debut, he came in as this character, Rocky Maivia, and he was all smiley, had a weird hairdo, and he was happy to be there. So just like me, I had a weird hairdo. It was my debut on TV, and it was actually, come to think of it, my first formal job after graduating. So that's all on the video.
So you're a great fan of WWE, right?
Absolutely.
Yeah. And you are actually a very explosive host as well.
I try.
Yeah, you try. Yeah, you're much more of a host than me. But anyway, brother, producer Fiona, let me ask you, how did this actually come about? Aside from the 17 years he's been working here, how do you find that this talk show will actually, boom into something maybe even more worldwide, probably?
Yes, I take the worldwide. That is our target, actually.
Yeah.
Me and my backbone, the team of Dr. Terrence, we wanted something that can bring RTM more than usual. We have a lots of program, talk show program. We have a lot in Bahasa and now in English. But the main point is we would like to use Terrence as our icon, as our diva for RTM. So he can bring something, and it's like enliven the RTM more.
Well, I will push back on the diva thing, because if anything, that's not me.
The name itself, Talk to Terrence, how did that come about?
Well, we look Terrence as our hero.
What?
Terrence for me is like we say, he's kind of my mentor. So to use his name is such a big thing lah. I think more thank to RTM itself, our like manpower up there.
Yes.
They wanted something new for Terrence because he been with us for a long time, and we think that Terrence can bring something new, which is the program is a social program that we bring like songs, current issues, and everything to make sure we have bahasa. Just make sure in English also we can spread more on English.
That's awesome.
That's making me blush, Fiona, but people can't see it right now.
No, I think that can.
That is something to look forward to. It's something to look forward to. Yeah. So if you are tuning in right now, we are talking to Terrence Das, also as to Fiona, the producer of the show called Talk to Terrence, and it's going to premiere this Saturday at around 11 a.m. till 12 noon, a 1-hour program at TV2. So check it out later this Saturday. You can always catch the repeat on Salawan Berita RTM as well at 9 p.m. to 10 p.m. and catch it on RTM Click if you're anywhere not close to a TV set. You can always check it online, all right? Meantime, we're going to take a short break and we'll be right back. But stay tuned. We've got more interesting stuff coming your way.
Be inspired, informed, and up to date. Tune in to TRAXX Momentum interview feature of the day at 11:15 a.m. Join us as we speak to our panel of guests on various topics. Health on TRAXXs on Monday. Tuesday, Spectrum. Wednesday, What Matters? Face to Face with our guest on Thursdays. And on Friday, tune in to W Talk. TRAXX Momentum, Monday to Friday, 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. only on TRAXXfm.
Good morning, Malaysia. 25 minutes past 11. Hope you're having a wonderful day so far. We are currently live on FB Live right now at TRAXXfm Official. You can always hop on and ask any question you'd like currently on our Facebook Live. So just like to say hello to some who are actually online right now. Patricia Lim, thank you so much, says good morning. We have Liman who says good morning. Otto, good morning to you as well. Francis Wellington says, hi, hello, Otto, Terrence, and Fiona. I hope on the new talk show, perhaps you could have some throwback music as well, some motivational topics, etc. Looking forward to the show this weekend. Kudos to you guys. Thank you very much, Francis Wellington.
Nice.
And if you have you want to call us, you can also call us right now, 03-2282-5491 or 03-2282-4746. We're talking to Terrence, the host of the show called Talk to Terrence, and also the producer of the show, Fiona, currently right now. So thank you very much, guys, for being here. I'm sure you're pressed for time as well. So let's just get into it. Let's peel a few layers of Terrence Das and also the producer, Fiona. So tell us a bit more. What happens behind the scene, Terrence?
It's constructive chaos, I would say, because that's basically how the show has progressed as we have tried to do things differently. We also currently don't have a home. So you have a nice home here, right? So we don't have a permanent base for the show itself. So we've had to work with what we've been given and construct a home within the different spaces that we visit. So that's been the main challenge for the show, and that's why currently it's a recorded program. But eventually, of course, we aim to go live. So for this first show, Francis, we got you on the music. We're going to go as far back as we can, as I can remember. So I think sky's the limit for the 70s, because that's where I was in the clubs spinning all those tea time songs, the retro stuff. So that's my thing, and I know my music in that field. So we got you covered. But the motivational talk, I hope we're inspiring enough for you, Francis. Anyway, let us know what you think when you watch the show. So what I'm saying is, for now, I hope you don't set your expectations sky high. We're no Oprah, we're no Ellen, we don't have a live audience. So you guys watching are going to be our live audience. So we hope that you can record your applause, your laughter, your reaction to the show, and send it to the producer.
So Fiona, it's going to be a different location each time the show goes on air. What are the difficulties when it comes to doing live shows such as that?
It's like we're moving to a new house where you carry all your things.
Like a kampung house.
Yes. And I have like 30 crews
right.
that we have to move aside. But I'm happy because all the teams are like family. Same like our first episode is about family. So I'm very thankful actually. Without them, because I'm a new producer also. So this is actually my first time also. So I'm quite happy, and hopefully
we'll get the outcome that we want. And as she just mentioned, right, the crew being family, that's so important. I think you feel that as well, being here at RTM, right? That's why
definitely.
A lot of us that are here for more than 15 years, that's why we're here, because it feels like family.
Exactly. And we have a couple of crews right here.
Yeah.
Say hello! That's what we love. We are actually one big happy family here in RTM. We help out whenever we can. And well, if you're curious on when this show will actually go on air, it's this Saturday. It will open this Saturday at 11 a.m. till 12 noon on TV2. Catch it also on the repeat at 9 p.m. till 10 p.m. on Saluran Berita RTM. Also catch it online on RTM Click. So download the app right now to find out more. Right. Meantime, let's talk about what actually inspires you to do this, Fiona.
Terrence.
Terrence. Simple as that.
Yes.
Terrence.
Simple as that.
Wow.
Because I've been watching Terrence since first time I went to RTM in 2009.
Did I have hair?
Yeah.
Oh, I had hair.
And then actually he was the first guy that I'm able to talk in English, because if in English people might be shy and everything, even though I'm not talking or like in proper English, but with Terrence you won't be shy. So it's like dia akan betulkan kita. We learn new things. So he's the first man in RTM that talk in English directly. All
off air and on air.
Yes.
But no doubt you can also speak very good Malay because you are a host as well, not only on TV, on radio, but also on the scene itself. You are also a very good motivational speaker as well.
Wow.
Yes, you are. And talking about this, talk to Terrence, right? So what is the most memorable part so far that when you've shot this first episode?
I think it's the process of doing it, because it's a learning curve for us all on the show. And we really have to thank the Director General of Broadcast and the Minister of Communications and Multimedia. If you are listening, sirs, thank you for the green light, because they've enabled us to go through this process that's perhaps never been done before yet here. And we're trying something that's completely different. There will be hiccups. There will be a few potholes in the road. And we hope to overcome those and progress towards something that is pretty much a concept that you can take and run with. So it doesn't have to just be talk to Terrence, because eventually it could be talk to Fiona. It could be talk to Otto, and it would be the same concept. You can just cut and paste it in different time slots. And basically, we're trying to create that template. So I hope the audience out there, I know we've set some expectations, but bear with us as we go through this process.
Well, why don't we start and do this process right now? Let's say, for example, you are talk to Terrence right now. The show is right now, right? And I'm the guest. So how would you start it?
Well, the show begins with music, much like your show. So we've got a one-man band, which is Jazz. He's, I hope you're listening, Jazz, because he's the one that supplies most of the throwbacks and beats for the show. And he also brings this vibe of that live band scene. If you've been to any place in Malaysia that has a live band, you understand that feel of familiarity and friendliness. That's what I'm trying to create with the one-man band. So Jazz is our one-man band. He's there to supply the music and fill in those gaps within the conversation with music. So it takes us off the air, it brings us back on the air, much like your Paul Schaefer on David Letterman. Only I'm the one without the hair. He's got hair. So that's Jazz, and he starts the show with music. And then basically I hope to introduce the main topic of the day with the monologue. So the monologue will have a few excerpts, a little bit of inserts, but for this first one, we're pretty much going with the flow for the first monologue. So it's not too deep because the subject, as Fiona mentioned, is family. And then we're going to move into a segment on either fitness or tech. So fitness is so important, and I believe in fitness simply because it helps create better Malaysians. We have an obesity epidemic. People are getting out of shape, not in the physical sense, but internally they're out of shape. So I hope to bring them back to some basics. It doesn't have to be crazy over the top rip muscles 24/7, but you have to take charge of your health, and that's what we hope to bring. And also tech, which is spiraling out of control on a daily basis. You don't really know what's the latest trend. Your producer told me there's a phone that can actually let you see the man on the moon. I haven't seen that one yet. So, tech is evolving. So we hope to bring these two concepts into the program and then tackle that main topic. So the main topic is going to be your big muscle. If you're in the gym, it's your chest, your legs, your back, the main meat on the bone. And that is where the heart of the conversation lies. So that is basically why we've structured it this way. There are no other shows, I think, that are structured this way yet. So we hope that this is a concept that can be used moving forward. The nitty-gritty, the connecting tissue, we have to work on that.
All right. Looking at our Facebook Live right now, I have Mr. Siu Ling Chung says, good morning, everyone. We also have Ruben Daniel says, very excited about this new talk show.
Wow.
Looking forward to catching it on TV2. All the best to Terrence and the team. Jason King gives an emoji of peace, smile, and also a thumbs up. Thank you very much, guys. Remember to share this live as well to your friends, because they probably might find this very interesting. And speaking of which, to the producer, Fiona, I would like to ask you, what is the demographic like for this when you structure this whole program? Right? What is the demographic like? Since you, from the beginning, we have Jazz, which is, I'm very sure, not many...
Now, Just Jazz is the name of the guy.
Just Jazz is the name of the guy?
Yes.
The name of the guy.
We do music in the beginning.
Yeah, music in the beginning. So the demographic will be what kind of age group?
I can say Keluarga Malaysia, because at the last part of the show, the closing, we may call it, we have something that we follow the trend on social media. So this is actually the best part of our team, to see and to look and feel how Terrence follow the trend on social media. We have TikTok, we have Instagram, we have Facebook, YouTube, and everything. So on the first episode, it's something different.
You got a lot of things on your shoulders, bro.
You're gonna watch.
There's a lot of moving parts, and I think the ability to not take yourself too seriously helps.
Well, there you go. We're talking to Terrence Das and also producer Fiona on Talk to Terrence, which is happening this Saturday, all right, 11 a.m. to 12 noon on TV2, and there will be a repeat on the show at 9 p.m. to 10 p.m. on Saluran Berita RTM, also on RTM Click. So if you are not on the TV set, you can always check us out online, all right? In the meantime, we're going to take a short break, but keep those comments coming in and share the FB Live right now, because we are so interactive right now. Or if give us a call at 0322825491 or 0322824746. We've got about less than 10 minutes before we let them go. So keep those comments coming in right here on Track. Stay tuned.
Be inspired, informed, and up to date. Tune in to TRAXX's Momentum interview feature of the day at 11:15 a.m. Join us as we speak to our panel of guests on various topics. Health on TRAXXs on Monday. Tuesday, Spectrum. Wednesday, What Matters? Face to face with our guest on Thursdays. And on Friday, tune in to W Talk. TRAXX's Momentum, Monday to Friday, 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. only on TRAXXfm.
40 minutes past 11. Good morning, Malaysia. Otto here, and also our interview feature of the day, our two guests, Terrence Das, as well as producer Fiona in the studio. You can catch us live right now on FB Live at TRAXXfm Official. That's TRAXXfm OFFICIAL. And we're talking about talk to Terrence, the Triple T. I would like to call him Mr. T as well. Yo, pity the fool. Mister. Since you like WWE, right? Gone are the days where WWE was very, my time as well. I love, who is that?
Triple H?
No, I was way before that.
Before that, Hulk Hogan?
Hulk Hogan, yes.
Oh.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hulk Hogan was just well. Anyway, I think they're making a comeback. If we're talking about WWE, I think Roman Reigns in God mode, inspirational.
Talking about comebacks, Talk to Terrence is a brand new program on TV2 happening and opening this Saturday. Every Saturday is at 11 a.m. till 12 noon on TV2. The repeat will be at 9 p.m. to 10 p.m. on Saluran Berita RTM. So it's a 1 hour program with Terrence Das and a lot of great stuff coming your way. And if you want to check it online as well, you can do so at RTM Click. All right. So if you have any comments or you want to ask us anything before we let them go, you can call us at 03-2282-5491 or 03-2282-4746. And looking at Ruben Daniel, says, very excited about this new talk show. It's going to be fresh breath of on air on Malaysian TV scene. All the best.
Did you say fresh breath?
Terrence. Yes.
Really?
Fresh breath.
We're going to try to keep the breath fresh, that's for sure.
So, Fiona, you did mention that it's for everyone, Satu Malaysia,
Yes.
right? For the Keluarga Malaysia, from every different age group. We have, from the beginning of the show, would be an opening of music, right?
Right.
And then we'll followed by some, what is that?
It's a monologue, basically.
Monologue.
Oh,
Yeah. Going to be a monologue with you then.
Yes, and also we're going to try and cut away to maybe some interviews, maybe a bit of a package. We'll see what works for the topic.
And you've been in this scene for more than, 10 years, 17 years already in the line?
17 years.
17 years. Fiona, how long have you been producing so far
My first.
with Terrence?
Yes.
It's going to be so explosive. So the first episode, how was he?
Very good. Because this is a recorded show, right? So he have to bear us since morning until late evening. He give us like excitement day. If you have a rough day,
imagine, yeah.
If you have a rough day, he's gonna be the.
Oh, yeah. I can imagine.
I hope
the moment he...
business is listening. Right? My wife's listening in, dear. Listen.
No worries.
Listen to this.
No worries.
The moment he enters the room, it's, it's
You can
energized.
see the sparks.
Yes. Not only sparks, it's fireworks.
Oh yeah.
Immediately.
That's why it's like our tagline:
Yeah.
chocolate,
Yeah.
bold and shiny. I try to be like him.
So, if your chocolate bright and shiny, bald and shiny, you forgot sexy. What do you call your producer then?
Ayo. This is on screen. Back screen. Oh, yo.
My producer is super hardworking. That is one thing she is, because she is working on this almost 24/7. Because there's no time that I text and she doesn't reply. She's on this. She's on the case. She's always there. And the best thing is she doesn't take things too seriously, because it can get very difficult. She is basically between the rock and the hard place. She's between me and the guests and the crew, and then she's got to answer to the bosses on top. So it is that, and through it all, she has been the meat in the sandwich. She keeps us very
Together.
The glue, right? The glue.
The glue, the
and
meat.
that's why I have my teams.
Yes.
So it's like my brother, my sisters. Every time I need help, I just abang, kakak, pak la. So they are there. Even though it's a rough day, tough day, been scolded by the others, it's like I take it as a positive way, because this is my first time. There's a lot of things that I need to learn, that I have to learn. But being with them, it's like the positive vibes is there. So you just keep smiling, keep the positive energy. That's why we have Terrence.
Terrence is the pièce de résistance of the whole crew. And for those of you who are not familiar with the broadcasting industry, there are things behind the scenes which you don't know, that you do not even foresee that we have to tackle. There could be weather issues, there could be technical issues, there could be also some transportation issues, but we all handle it as one big family. And this this is the culture here in RTM. We all call abang, aka, you know. We don't call them by their names because we consider ourselves as family.
Yeah. And one thing about Terrence, you won't see him without smiling.
Yes.
Right? All of the bright teeth. So, wow. Okay. Even though hari ni I stressed. Tengok, yeah. Come, open the door with Terrence with the big smile. Oh, okay. So, it spread the positive vibes. That's why.
Definitely. Okay. So, before I let
vitamins.
you go. Before I let you go, Terrence, any, not last words, but anything you'd like to say to our listeners before we end the show?
Well, I'd like to say a big thank you to everyone who's been watching and listening to me throughout 17 years. All the audiences around the region. I've hosted shows here in Malaysia, up north in Thailand, down south in Singapore, Indonesia. And thank you to the people that keep having me back over and over again, because, you know, you're a big part of why I have the confidence to do what I do. So regardless of any sort of negative vibes that might come my way, I know I have you, a solid rock of confidence that I have, a support system that's been there for 17 years that's helped me grow. So I really thank each and every one of you. You know who you are. There are too many people on that list for me to name one by one. And I really want to say I'm very appreciative of all your support, and I hope that you will continue to support me through this very different chapter of my life. It is the first time I'm attempting to do something like this, and we're attempting to put something like this on RTM. So thank you for your support, and we look forward to you telling us what goes wrong and what works for you on the show.
Yeah.
And producer Fiona, any last messages you'd like to talk to our listeners, and as well as, is there any way that, you know, our listeners or viewers can reach out to you?
Come, watch, and be a part of our family via Facebook, Instagram, TikTok. Talk to Terrence. Share everything that you want to share with us. If you want us to play a song, we might consider it.
Wow. So it's Talk to Terrence. The handle is at Talk to Terrence, right?
Yes.
All capital letters, no like commas or anything, just Talk to Terrence.
Just Talk to Terrence, yeah.
Yes.
No capitals in there.
Simple as that.
As simple as Terrence.
Simple as Terrence, yeah.
Bald, chocolate, sexy, and also the man
Shiny.
Shiny. Oh, there you go.
Chocolate bald and shiny.
You're the only one who can pull it off. But anyway, thank you so much, Terrence, and also Fiona, my guest for today on Trax Momentum. It's been a pleasure. And remember to catch it every Saturday, and the opening will be starting this Saturday at 11 a.m. to 12 noon on TV2. And remember the repeat, if you cannot catch it at that particular time, you can always catch it at 9 p.m. to 10 p.m. On Saluran Berita RTM. Also catch it on RTM Click. All right. In the meantime, thank you so much for being on the show.
Thank you.
I'm looking forward to the show as well. So all the best.